With a backdrop like this, it only means one thing, and that is correct. Alex is here, but so is my C63, because it's road trip number 2 for this beast, and it is fresh from having the Michelin tyres put onto the car. Look, it still has got all of the grease from yesterday. But we're headed to Spa. This road trip is going to be completely different to just heading down to Monaco and trying to check out some supercars. We have got 2 unique stops before we head back to the UK, and by the looks of the weather, it is going to be absolutely beautiful. It is the weekend kickoff from WEC, so World Endurance Championship is kicking off this weekend in Spa. I've never been to Spa before, but I've been invited by Ford Europe and Ford Performance to do something very, very, very unique and special, and that is to drive a Ford GT, but also I'm going to be having hot laps around Spa, which I've done numerous occasions on my Xbox. For the first time, I've never gone in real life to that circuit or even gone around the circuit, so it is an absolute dream come true. And then this car gets a makeover in Stuttgart, so we're going to head in there, grab some snacks. We've got a 3-hour drive. In those 3 hours, I'm going to be posting a picture on Instagram for you guys to submit your questions, and we're going to try and do our best at a live Q&A. So with the C63 in the worst condition it has been since I picked it up, I mean, that looks like I've had a massive curbed alloy there and all the way around there. They're filthy. Those wheels haven't been cleaned in about 4 years. What is that? I've got like bits of tree there, some grass in there too. Look at the grass there as well. This car is going to have a lot of flies because over the next 4 days we've got beautiful weather, meaning that all the flies come out. But we haven't got too long, so I'm going to grab a drink, leave the camera here, get my passport out, and get on the road to Belgium. Ladies and gentlemen, we are smashing the European motorways, and firstly, I want to get 2 things off my chest. The first one being notification bells. I've said this in the last 2 videos, and seeing as I'm putting out daily videos throughout May and into June, I need to emphasize on the notification bells and how important they are. The more I see on Twitter and Instagram and in the comments in YouTube of YouTube unsubscribing you guys from my channel or not giving the notification that my new video has uploaded, so it's a major issue with YouTube.
It is a big issue.
That being said, the second thing that I want to say is I feel like I am driving on a carpet. The feedback through the steering wheel is totally different. There is no vibrations, and with the tarmac as it is, it's just beautiful. Alex is question master for this Q&A, and you've been going through how many comments have we had?
Hundreds of comments. And it's only been up for a couple of hours.
We're going to try and rattle through as many of the most popular topics as possible. I have not seen the comments. I have not had these questions vetted to me. So when they come out of Alex's mouth, that's the first time that I'm going to hear from them. So we're going to try and go for as long as possible before I tell him to shut up. So Alex,
okay,
proceed.
Should we start with the most common question?
Go on. Can I guess?
Can you guess?
Murcielago.
When's the Murcielago coming? What's the update with the Murcielago?
Yeah, I knew that was going to be the most popular topic, because I worked this out that July 2017 was the last time that I technically, like, officially owned and documented owning a supercar on my channel. And seeing as it's a supercar channel, that's a long time to go without one.
We're coming up to the year.
Which I apologise a lot. What's happening with the Murcielago? Now, I got very close in doing a deal with an LP640, and it came all the way down to the point I felt like I had the perfect car until the car got fully inspected by a Lamborghini service centre, and it needed a new clutch.
Ooh.
Now,
How bad is the damage?
It's like 5 figures. Oh. The one thing that I am really concentrating on, especially with this car, is taking my time in finding the perfect car.
Yeah.
Because there's no point in rushing a situation like this. This is my dream car. I've waited and worked the last 10 years of my YouTube channel to have this moment. If I rush it and I buy the wrong car that's not mechanically up to scratch, that might need a new clutch or needs brakes or something, then it's just going to be a burden.
Yeah,
And can you imagine buying a car without doing a check, like it needing a clutch or something like that? And then within the first 2 months, you've got a bill for 10 grand. It will ruin the entire experience of owning that car. Okay, Murcielago out the way. We are now going to try a quick fire style Q&A. So you've got questions now.
Yeah.
And I'm going to try and answer them in one sentence.
Yeah, and if you're waffling on too long, I'm going to hit the dashboard. And that's it. Next
Just
one.
ask the next question.
Yeah. All right, you ready?
Go.
Tom Adams, what's the fastest you have ever gone?
178 miles an hour in my R8.
Tim Wallace 9, are we related?
Yes.
Nick Carpage, what kind of classic car would you consider buying?
Murcielago LP640.
Chaz Cuthbertson, when are you coming to Driftland so I can make an effort to be there?
14th of May till the 17th. Competition is for the 17th of May.
Dan C. Woodley, if you had to get one car manufacturer's logo tattooed on your lower back besides Lamborghini, what would it be? Hashtag tramp stamp Paul.
The Aston Martin logo, because it's got wing.
9/11 wrong. Why aren't you going Vietnam with Sam?
Didn't get invited.
Nick Peters 1357, seen through glass Porsche or Archie Hamilton's BMW for a swap for your C63?
M2.
Brent P23, what is your favourite brand of shoe to wear?
Adidas.
Jacko Rees, do you always lean on every car?
Yep.
German Car Talk, do you like the Fiat Multipla?
Yeah, who doesn't?
Exactly.
Legend.
Robbie Wazzy, should I turbo my car? Your decision. Dan Bailey 91, it's not a question, please get a better wardrobe.
Whoa! Slagging off Salamandrin today. And no, I won't get a better wardrobe. I like my shit clothes.
Chazdagram, TGE, Seen Through Glass, and Tony from Gravelwood. One thing you dislike about one of their cars?
Everything about TG's Porsche.
Thought so. Monster Martin, most disappointing car ever driven?
G-Wagon.
Excuse me. The best car I've ever driven.
Deeply offended by that, but it was utter crap.
What? David Louis Bell, pineapple on pizza, yes or no?
Yes.
MTP.fitness, do you even lift, bro?
Yep.
RST2 Dan, what's your go-to album when on road trips?
I like a bit of Tory Lanez.
Okay. Camille PJW, next mod for C63.
Race chip, 600 brake horsepower.
Il Padrino, Liverpool or Real Madrid? The Supercars of Melbourne, would you ever come to Australia?
Yes, would love to come to Australia.
Heinrich Helen, how does financing work for a car worth 100 to 150k? Monthly cost, deposit?
Deposit, usually 10%. Monthlies come out probably around 15 to 1700 quid.
UK TIFF, what football team do you support?
Watford.
Dubsessed, why are your socks so high?
Why not?
Exactly. P.add.y, Paddy, let's say life treats you better than expected for the next 10 years. LP 670 or is 640 always the dream?
640 is always the dream.
Rocket Robinson, seeing as you love wrapping your cars, what is the worst possible colour wrap you can think of if Archie got you back?
Matte brown. Or chrome. I hate chrome.
Oh, okay. Brick Power Show, when are you going to visit Asia and which country would you like to visit?
Tokyo, because the underground Lambo scene is insane.
Craig_GTI_95, so I'm guessing he's got a GTI. Do you like DSG farts?
You can't not.
Damien2000_, have you ever watched Rallycross? It's an amazing series. If you haven't, you should check it out.
Yes, I have watched Rallycross. It is action-packed. I got a ride in a Rallycross car very recently, and Speed Machines at the end of the month at Silverstone is the UK leg of the World Rallycross, which I'm sure you're answering the question you know, but I'm going to be there, so I'm looking forward to it.
Theo Organo, with your schedules getting busier with more collaborations, visits and projects, etc., do you ever fear that your leisure-based road trips with people like Sam, Seb and James, etc. are getting harder to fit in and are going to become a rarer occurrence?
Yeah, I think this is a good actual question to end on. I literally had no idea that you were going to ask that question, but I think that was a really, really good question to end on, because 2 to 3 years ago, we had so much fun just calling each other up and going on a road trip. Not much planning went into it. We could obviously all bomb down and stay at Seb's, and it was such an amazing era of YouTube. And I think what speaks volumes is when me, Sam and James did the Hot Hatch tour towards the end of last year, and we had so much fun. There was a little bit of planning that went into it, but the fact that we all had those dates free meant that we just went and did it.
Yeah.
And it was one of the best things that we have ever done. The Hot Hatch tour was so hilarious. We are in a WhatsApp group and we talk pretty much every day, and we have not found 3, 4, 5 or even 6 days in a row that we are all in the same place. And that is why we haven't been able to do some of the road trips that we want to do, and we love making them.
Yeah.
And my God, like, we work hard and we talk a lot to try and make it happen. And I reckon that is one of the biggest regrets that I have currently with the manic schedule that I have, but everyone else has. And I think that's because YouTube in the car world has massively blown up to the point where we get invited onto these incredible trips by manufacturers, not just like an overnight stay, but like long trips. We're obviously doing all sorts of different things around the world. Sam is currently on a flight to Vietnam. No idea where James is. Seb's in London. Tim, who knows where Tim is? I don't think anyone knows where Tim is. Like, his schedule is just off the charts. And I'm currently in Belgium, heading to Germany, coming back for a day before going back to Germany. I might have to fly directly from Germany to Spain, and fitting in the filming, the editing, the emails and everything else just means that I'm, at the moment, I just don't have that much time. So I love being at home, but I'm like seeing my girlfriend and my niece and nephew and family when I'm at home, and I just wish there was a couple more hours in each day.
Yeah.
So very good question, and I think that's the perfect way to end the Q&A. Is we are working on trying to get everyone in the same place to do more road trips like we did back then. But we're now heading en route to our hotel. We're approximately an hour out. Tomorrow we head to Spa, and I begin the next vlog, which is me having some passenger laps, understanding the Ford GT Le Mans road car, experiencing the World Endurance Championship of 2018, and it is going to be a lot of fun. But right now, I'm very tired. I feel like I need another can of Monster to keep me going. But we're going to get to the hotel. I'm going to show you guys just how good or bad this hotel is. I have no idea. But that's the end of the Q&A, because I feel like we've answered some pretty solid questions. Alex, thank you for being the Q&A host.
Question master.
Yep. On to our hotel. Let's go. We've parked up very, very badly because Alex is taking some pictures as we have arrived at our hotel. Our hotel experiences. I think this is where the Ford racing team are going to be staying. We've had a pretty awesome journey. 19 degrees, the sun is shining, blue sky. It is always... What is that up there? It's a Mustang, but it's got like spy shop bits, but it was like it's the orange Fury colour, but I thought that it was the facelift R8. Anyway, we're gonna head up there. We've got dinner tonight, and then tomorrow it all kicks start. So that is our 5-6 hour journey from London to Belgium to Spa. Tomorrow is gonna be a lot of fun. That's when everything kicks off. So ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for watching. Please give it a thumbs up if you've enjoyed this video. Click the notification bell as well, as I've mentioned previously, because you do not want to miss my drive in a Ford GT, but also my passenger ride getting scared the living daylights out by one of the Ford Performance Racing drivers. So that is all to come from my trip of leg one of this European road trip. It is going to be a lot of fun. Please subscribe to Supercars of London, and I'll see you tomorrow. Cheers, guys.